Hi, my name is Lisa Moore, and I am the author of February. I'm really excited that it's an Indigo pick. February was published in 2009, and then in 2013 it won Canada Reads. And it was astonishing to me how many new readers came to a book that had already been out for a long time. I wrote the final scene of February when I was in Mexico, and there was a lunar eclipse, and I had my notebook with me, and I was standing out on the sidewalk, and I just took out the notebook and wrote down the ending, because I guess an eclipse seemed like a perfect metaphor for a beginning. So Helen is pregnant when the oil rig sinks, and she has a son, John, who is there when she goes into labor, and John is very young, he's 10, and he supports his mother. And when he grows up, he goes to work in the oil industry and becomes an apologist for the oil industry. And I wanted the reader to be put in the same awkward position, the same queasy position that John is put in when he accepts a job knowing that he will be working toward downsizing, cutting costs, and perhaps cutting safety procedures in the name of profit. One of the things I really wanted to explore in February, I felt I needed to imagine what that kind of death would feel like. Helen in the novel needs to be able to imagine the night. I needed her to imagine that descent, that going down into the freezing North Atlantic, and what a void that would have been. In the novel, Helen wakes up in the middle of the night because the phone is ringing, and she goes to the window and she sees the power of the storm. It's just a whiteout, and recognizes the force and magnitude of the wind and the snow, and thinks of what must be happening on the ocean. The Ocean Ranger began to sink on Valentine's Day 1982 and was gone by dawn the next day. Every man on it died. Helen was 30 in 1982 and Cal was 31. It took 3 days to be certain the men were all dead. People hoped for 3 days. Some people did. Not Helen. She knew they were gone, and it wasn't fair that she knew.